Caillou, the Jungle Explorer. Caillou and his mummy were going to do some gardening. Mummy took out some gloves and a few tools. "Here, this hat will protect you from the sun," she said. "I'm ready, Mummy," Caillou said. "Would you like to water the flowers, Caillou?" Mummy asked. Just then they heard a low rumble, and the sun clouded over. "Looks like it's going to rain, so I guess you don't need to water," Mummy told Caillou. "Why don't you see if Sarah is outside?" Caillou went in search of his friend Sarah, who lived next door. "Sarah!" he called out. "Sarah!" "Hi, Caillou," Sarah said. She was bending over a bush, looking at something. "What's that?" Caillou asked Sarah, pointing to something in her hand. "It's a magnifying glass," she explained. "It makes small things look bigger." Caillou looked through the magnifying glass and laughed. It made Sarah's face look much, much bigger. "I have an idea," Sarah exclaimed. "Let's play Jungle Explorer." "What's that?" Caillou asked. "We'll pretend we're exploring in the jungle and look at everything with the magnifying glass." Caillou thought this was a great idea. He got down on his hands and knees to start exploring. "Wow," he said, looking through the magnifying glass at a caterpillar. "A great big jungle monster," Sarah exclaimed. Caillou stood up and looked around. He suddenly saw a beautiful butterfly. When the butterfly landed on a leaf, Caillou examined it with the magnifying glass. "It's as big as a bird," he said. The butterfly flew away. Caillou chased it, but he got stuck in some bushes. "The jungle is much thicker here. I don't think I can go on," Sarah said, helping to detangle Caillou. "I can," he said bravely. "I'm not afraid." Caillou bent down and crawled deeper into the jungle. Caillou found Gilbert sleeping in the bushes. He crept closer and looked with the magnifying glass. "A jungle lion!" Caillou laughed. Gilbert woke up startled and ran away. All of a sudden, Caillou heard a very loud thunderclap. He called for his friend. "Sarah!" "Don't worry, Caillou," Sarah said. "That was just Jungle Drums sending us a message." "Jungle drums?" Caillou asked. "Well, they could have been jungle drums, but it was probably just thunder," Sarah explained as they left the jungle. "Mommy, I saw jungle monsters!" Caillou exclaimed. "And we heard jungle drums too." Another thunderclap sounded, and Mummy said, "Those jungle drums are sending us a message to get inside before we get wet."